actually made this experience the worker in a bottom factory as like transitioning from the factory work to home, how the tendencies, our behavioral tendencies are changing. That was the idea, but I think yeah, exactly. Do you have?
No, I just know Liberty. She does the curation.
Hello, hi. I don't know if you can hear me, but welcome. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. This is our screening. People are just coming in now.
I think this is enough sound, Yeah, it's like.
Oh, cool. Thank you. I'm trying to see the chats from here. Wait. Hello, everyone.
I don't want to change it. A lot of times, yeah. I just walk 3 minutes and I'm not very. There's a weird whiteboard. It's nice.
Definitely recommend that nobody trying that we last song of the night. So there's no change, they don't rush you. You have to refocusing now.
I've seen results.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. So, wait, which one did you go to? So I don't mix it up. I don't know, Whitworth is real.
It's not huge, probably.
Hello. Welcome.
I mean, that'll do it though. That'll do it.
From that point, it kind of escalated, so there's a connection. Not directly, maybe, but
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time it's happened, right?
Yeah.
It would be surprising.
Yeah, actually, it's not that bad. You never know, because germs are, yeah.
I work in public health.
Oh, okay.
Well, I focus on projects, but I have to diabetes, my favorite. I really love
It's great.
it.
Because right now I'm trying to understand what it is like to work on rest there during the teleconstructions. So that's why I was like, do some private research, and I think it's a great library.
I used to spend so much time there just renting my house.
I'm like, okay, this is different. Like, I don't have any background in medicine. like, what is that?
That's not the American history. But now I think it's basically but the reason, yes, we were rich. Well, not as an academic. Not but if I were to sell my soul. Yeah, it just feel work with human but as bikers, research on something, it is mainly about projects and research. It's not, which is not great.
Project, which they experiment on, or animals.
So
I don't need to judge, I just want to know.
yeah, so I used to do a lot of things, obviously, in household. So a lot of things there. I personally worked on like once, and I was really so now I work with humans, but I work with gigantic places. One is
Great.
this is like volunteers. I just know what to do always
Wow. Pimples are weird. Can I take a sample?
I wonder why you were sick.
Yeah, like the other day I was talking about my diet, so attitude. He was able to sleep overnight. Like I was seeing.
You can't really see the people that are here, but I'll show you the rest of the bar.
And she would always sleep like this, like literally you could just see the mic and I can.
Just showing everyone. Cool.
Condition or whatever. I just assume like was that or like something is happening, like always going for it, which I like.
Yeah.
You know what I feel like?
Keep it.
Yeah. And then I was like, no, it can't be that. It probably is like condition where there's. I think that's what's fun.
Unless it's the anti-vax, then I'm like, no, guys, come on, please. I have to do it. Yeah, I think that's a good one.
Yeah, that's.
You think we want to go with research?
Like right now, also like recording, everyone's like, whatever. I didn't have that. Now I have like you're like you're all the sugar, so maybe it's not the vaccine.
You're an alcoholic who smokes, who eats a lot of like shit, and you don't exercise. Maybe it's fine, you know. Yeah. That is a disadvantage, of course. You know, like the health conditions.
Have that going over since the pandemic,
People are starting to come.
yeah.
There's about
Everything else, like, it's not our responsibility. It's like pandemic schedule.
let's see, 18 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20 something people now. We're so excited to screen these films in this new location. Oh.
And then everyone else does it. I would have I did a degree never tried It's a real thing, you know. That's a very genius something. Yeah, I always say that. I was 30. I was by the way, that's yeah, I did read about it. Right. Yeah, I love think it's my like I was discussing it. Well, I was with that. I'm not fine.
We will start soonish. People are still coming in. Yeah, and have an introduction in maybe 10-ish minutes, maybe. Let's see. I don't really have much to say.
That's nice. It's just nothing.
I know, but just mention the, like, because we could segue, mention that we have this live stream.
Oh, yes.
Too much?
Hi everyone, thank you so much for coming to MicroActs 20. This is just a little quick introduction. My name is Liberty. I'm the founder of MicroActs.
My name is Akina. I help curate as well and do some writing on our Substack.
I'm Janelle. I also help curate.
And we're really excited to be here this evening at FOMO House. It's our first time here. And it's also our first time doing a live stream. So if everybody gives a little wave, they're here. Hello everyone. Hi, we're so glad that you can join us. Yeah, it's a really exciting program tonight. There are a few films that have flash imagery, but there is a warning beforehand. So if you need to take some space, there should be enough time for you to do so. And I think we're ready to kick off. But we're going to bring Ariana from FOMO House to talk a little bit about the space. And yeah, really excited. Thanks so much for coming, guys. Ooh, where is it gone?
Thanks, Liberty. Hi guys, I won't take up too much time. I just wanted to quickly tell you, and hello live stream as well. I wanted to tell you where you are right now, or where you would be if you come in person. This is FOMO House. We are a kit rental business, so you guys are actually sat where usually we have kit rent benches for film equipment, 90% of the time. But we're also a filmmakers clubhouse and community. So we provide lots of things you can see on screen. So primarily community, access to a network of other filmmakers who you can kind of get to know, collaborate with. I always like to say, we really know that freelancing is super lonely. So like, it's a nice way to have like that sort of safety net with people you trust. We also offer all sorts of resources like access to kit and access to a studio in London Bridge. And then we do mentoring from like top BAFTA level people who are super cool and have like offered to volunteer their time to help people level up their career and take the next step in filmmaking. So we've got this like cheesy line that we say, which is that we exist to elevate the lives and careers of London's filmmakers. And we think we're a pretty unique offering. And we do events like this one up to 3 times a week where we welcome people who have filmmaking communities or artistic communities that might enjoy what we offer. So please do come and talk to me during the interval or afterwards if any of that sounds interesting to you. Yeah, thanks so much.
Thanks so much.
There'll be a 20-minute interval for till the second half begins. For now, there will be the installation, a film by Elsie Edwards called I Want My World to Be Divine.
Yeah.
5 minutes till part 2. I'm sorry. Do you guys mind if you take 2 seats or take one of them? Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, this one. Give me a second. I'll get it.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's okay, because this one is
We'll. Let me just make sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Something like that. That's good. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. No worries. Just the whole thing was. Oh yeah. That's what it's like. Immediately you think about somebody big. She's my best friend. Yeah. She was sitting there on the ground. It's like, I was going to yeah. She told me, she basically said, so I get like extra season.
Hi everyone.
Hi everyone. We're about to start the second half, so
Oh, did they
enjoy.
Did they get to see something else? Janelle's
I'm on it. I'm
on
all over it. So I'm gonna start the second half on the. Enjoy.
than those more conventional formats. Do you want to start first?
Sure. I think as far as formal experimenting goes, my film's silent. It's got no like dialogue, and was conceived as like one continuous shot without cuts, and there's no faces. So those were the sort of things that interested me, I guess. Telling a story without dialogue, without expressions, just using gestures and conveying character and meaning through that was quite interesting.
Mhm.
And as for the film Goldfish, it's just sort of a reflection of like a part of kind of modern contemporary experience. I hope that it was like relatable to an extent to everybody. It's just and I just wanted to get that across without being too like preachy or didactic, and just like you see it and you hopefully relate to it, and you kind of think about your own experience.
I definitely related to it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, that looks like me.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And for yourself.
Yeah, I can also relate, but I guess I just didn't even conceive a more commercial way. But yeah, I think I'm just interested in abstraction and the reality within abstraction, and this has been the first of a series that I'm making of starting with a poem and getting that reality through the codes of language and turning that into film as a way of undoing those codes and making it back to abstraction. So it's a bit of sort of process, but but I don't know if that answers the question.
Yeah, thank you. I'm just picking up from both of you. You spoke about abstraction, and Akil, I think what I picked up on is restraint, and I think both of your films play on that really well. And I can't remember who I was talking, maybe Ariana, but often with film, it's what they don't include, what the filmmaker chooses not to use and not to include, rather than what they do. And yours had such restraint in the stillness of it. And for Goldfish, there was a lot of restraint in the way that you chose to tell the story. And there was a stillness, there was a static camera and no cuts at all. Was that difficult for you in the process of making the film? I guess it relates to yours. In a world where like there's so much abundance of how we can do things and what we can consume, restraint is really hard. So what was your experience with that?
For me, it was part of what excited me. I think the idea of doing, I think the film is maybe like 2 minutes long of like one continuous shot. The idea of making that engaging and to make it engaging for that long, and also make it relatable and like get across what I wanted to say was the challenge, and that was exciting. That was like that was the main reason why I wanted to be like, okay, this could be fun. So the image of the point of view static shot that's continuous was like a main kind of driving factor. And I'm never like a big fan of dialogue anyway. So the idea of making my character not say anything, yet you kind of convey all the emotion, or like through the gestures, was just interesting. Was fun.
Yeah, so it was always kind of a feature that you wanted to stick to.
Yeah.
There was a rhythm in your film that I found really appealing. And I was really curious while watching it the second time, because of course we watched it while we were curating. Did you choreograph that like a dance, or did you just have a sequence of actions that kind of came out organically through your actor, who I know is here? So.
Yeah, very choreographed.
Very choreographed.
Timed. It's I would say it's like blocked. Like
Yeah.
the movements, the placements they were blocked and timed and rehearsed, and then we did like maybe a dozen takes
Yeah.
until we were happy.
Yeah.
So it was like, yeah, it wasn't easy. It was it was hard to do, and I think that, again, that's part of what's fun, because I always want to watch stuff that looks difficult to achieve.
Mhm.
If I see something that looks easy, I think, well, fine. But if I see something that's like, oh wow, that must have taken a lot of effort and hard work and planning and prep and rehearsal, it just feels special.
Thank you. And just circling back on the question of restraint, I want to hear for filmmakers.
Yeah. Actually, it's a good question. I think I spent most of the time of in the editing in the restraint, because I mean the shots, I think it came out quite easily, but most of it was just so many other shots and so many other possibilities, and kind of telling myself again and again to just keep it to what I wanted it to be. That was just this simple complexity of the body and of desire, and this kind of very subtle way in which care exists.
Yeah. I really wondered with your film specifically, kind of the context that it was born out of, because it is a very abstract work, and you touch on a little bit about the body and physicality, and I think we spoke while we were curating it. It was really nice to line it up against these kind of landscape-focused films, because we started to get a feel from your film about body as landscape. And it's really interesting to just get you to talk a little bit more about the context, and you might have mentioned a poem earlier. I wanted to ask what that was.
I think if I trace back to the beginning, it was born out of this curiosity with what do you call it, scars. Just the fact that it's kind of a dead tissue, but if you touch it many times, you can have this kind of tingling feeling, like a whole body feeling. And it was this sense of all of those things that we have in our bodies that can be awoken in a second, and they just kind of take over you for a second and then they disappear. It's this kind of inherent knowledge that we have in our bodies that kind of comes and goes, and I feel like everyone has felt it, but we don't inquire more about it, but it feels quite, I don't know if important, but definitely something that is there for a reason.
Yeah. I mean, both of your works kind of stand in such stark contrast to each other, but I love how films can kind of find relation in a world of consumption where we perhaps lose connection with movement and physicality. Your film brings us back to that and staying present in that. I want to say thank you so much, but before we end, maybe it's quite nice to share with the audience if you're working on anything, if you have any further projects, or if the subject matters that you explored in these films we showed tonight is something that you want to explore more. If you'd like, it's up to you. Some artists don't want to share what they're currently working on. I think I'm one of them too. It's up to you.
I don't mind sharing. I have like a handful of ideas that I'm like developing at the same time, but one is like really ahead. It's a film which is a horror. It's called Bed Rot. It's about trauma, depression, and kind of how our childhood experiences affect us in later life. It's called Bed Rot. So I'm still writing it, but it'll be done. I'm planning on shooting it in the winter.
I have a couple of things going. I think it's keeping the idea of turning poems into films in a way that nothing of the poem is left. But weirdly going back into landscape and trees, kind of trees obsessed. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good luck to you. Can I invite everyone to just give another round of applause?
And thank you so much, Akina, for those fantastic questions. Really, thank you so much. And I would like to invite everyone to stick around if you have any more questions for the artists, for the filmmakers. If you have any questions for us, we'll be having a little drink to celebrate the screening. I would like to say another huge thank you to FOMO House for hosting us, and we hope you've had a fantastic evening. We do have at the front some free stickers if you are a sticker person. We like stickers. We also have a QR code for a feedback form if you wouldn't mind giving us some feedback about your experiences tonight. And also thank you to the live stream folks for joining us for our first live stream. And yes, I hope you all have a great rest of the night. Thank you. Thank Thank you all so much for coming.
I didn't expect a name. But it felt like a series of portraits.
It's not restricted in that
Like
as in, you know, like you do like lighting, and this means that.
You better, but I think because you're Spanish, you automatically pick that. We just placed called Veronica. That way, I'm also shooting. But I thought, anyways, we didn't have any plan. Yes, she was Pero yo con hecho y la veo. Puede ser live que para la hay un live para ha quedado, pero está muy bien. I didn't feel that experimental. No, but I think in the sense. It's cool. I did events like these events of different presentations. Saying that I thought it was going to be way more like less abstract, more abstract than even. But for example, yours, I didn't find it's abstract, I didn't find abstract as well. I think it's because you speak. So I think it was. I think you just spoke the language of meetings. That's it. You can use words to describe other things. I think in this case it wasn't needed. I think there were some words where they just had to play with. I think you filmed very well. The way that we can get some wander around and to understand if it's a new thing, it's a still, it's not, the composition was very nice. It was a bit spooky with the bag.
And because they look like almost like the bones seem to look like falling out or in or like, and then that was an interesting thing because the sleeping is like, me that's what it is. I think it's like this person is in love with this other person. Who gets to see? It is about love. Who gets to see a naked person in the bed? Hello. No one else. Very Spanish. My sister gave me. Oh, it's a little bitty ball guy. You can't see it, it's not my problem. But just in case you say.
It's all about
She's a quarter brown. She's an 8. Sunbrown.
Thank you to everyone for joining the live stream. We're gonna wrap it up now. It was hopefully. Please also do the feedback form in the description, so we can see how to improve in the future, and hopefully we do more of these for the next editions. Stay in touch. Follow our Substack to get updates about our next open calls, our next screenings. Thank you for joining us for this live stream. Have a good evening. Bye.